What's up, XDefiant fans? It is Preach as always. The game is finally here. I love it. I've been having a blast playing it today, but there were obvious matchmaking issues that we are going to discuss in this video. But before we jump into the rest of it, if you guys like this video and you're excited that XDefiant is finally here, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new here, and turn those bell notifications on if you want to know every time I post a new video. So let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room right up front. The matchmaking issues that plagued the game as it launched around 1 o'clock Eastern today. I was able to jump in, play 2 games, trying to get warmed up, and then I could not get a match again for the next 2 hours. And I was eventually able to play several more games before I had to go have dinner with my in-laws and visit my family and do things of that nature. And now here I am recording this video, and at this point, the matchmaking seems to be working much, much better. I'm able to click and get into games, and so that is exciting. I have been red gunning using an MP5. I have been sniping using the M44, but my clips did not save from that, and using the TAC 50 once I got it unlocked, and that has been a blast. But one of the things I want to show you guys is some issues that I was having during the game itself, not just with the matchmaking, but with the servers, and some serious lag and latency that was going on. So I'm going to have that on the screen. There was times where my player was completely freezing up, where I'd aim in and couldn't shoot, where, you know, everybody's lagging across the map, nothing's going on. The game is jumping me from like 30 ping up to like 900 ping, and it's going all over the place. So we did have those issues early, but that seemed to calm down after a little while. Probably about 6 o'clock this evening or so, that really started to calm down, and I was able to get actual normal decent games in. So thankfully they were able to fix that. One of the things that I want to address in this video for you guys, though, with it being launch day, for you snipers specifically, some of the things that I have been doing in-game with the settings that seem to be working for me, and maybe this can give you guys a baseline to go off of for yourself. So I'm playing on controller. I'm using a PS5 controller. The field of view I'm using is 100. Okay, that's totally personal preference, but that's what I play on in Call of Duty, and it feels pretty good to me on here. Using toggle crouch, tap to sprint, those are pretty common things. ADS sensitivity transition is instant, always. ADS behavior is hold, always. Auto sprint is on. I'm going to play with that some. Sprint canceling reload is turned off, just like I would in COD. Tap to slide, like I said. Auto reload weapon is when your weapon runs out of bullets while you're firing. Your character auto reloads that. I want that. Auto switch weapon, when you run out of bullets entirely in a weapon, it'll switch you to your secondary. So that is good. Walk behavior is hold. Auto grab ledge is off. Scoreboard behavior, hold to have the scoreboard up. I leave my frames and my ping on. You can see that in the upper left-hand corner right now. But what really matters is the controller settings. If you play on tactical, which is where you push your right stick in to slide in Call of Duty, you're going to want to use Brawler. That is the same as tactical in Call of Duty. Brawler controller button layout in your settings. Stick layout for me is default. Aim assist is standard with none of it taken down. The response curve type is the reverse S curve. That is like dynamic in Call of Duty. And here's the one you're probably interested in. Sensitivity, I'm using a 50-50 sensitivity. It's a pretty midpoint to give you a idea of where that is. It might be a little bit slower probably than my Call of Duty sniping sensitivity. But like Scumpy's running a 30-30 while red gunning and sweating and that nature, and sniping you need to be a little bit faster if you're quick scoping. So 50-50 is where I am. If you want to set it there and make that your baseline and then play with it from there, go ahead. Because it's higher, I have my low zoom sensitivity turned down to 90. And because it's not as fast as my COD sensitivity, I have my high zoom turned up to 1.2 or 120. Dead zones, this is dependent upon your controller. I don't have stick drift, so I have it down at 5. If you have kind of some stick drift in your controller, turn it on up to, you know, a little bit higher until your stick drift goes away. You can take it down lower than 5. Just check your stick drift. If you're drifting, you want to bump it back up. Acceleration speed multiplier is just 1. And then I do not play inverted at all. And controller vibration, I turn off. For some reason, that keeps turning itself back on. So I don't know if there's something weird going on in their settings that is causing that. But that is my settings. And for the rest of this video, I'm going to talk about kind of how the gameplay itself feels. To me, it feels fantastic when we're not having the server issues. Server issues aside, the gameplay feels good. The sniping feels good. The regular gunplay feels good. The pistol feels a little bit weak, but I'm using the M9 without any attachments or anything. And it's a pistol, so that's fine. I still have a lot of kills with it that should be in these clips and highlights and stuff that you are seeing right now, depending on what gameplay I put in the background. But so far, the game feels great, and I'm going to have lots more videos coming out for you in the coming weeks, but I really wanted to address these matchmaking issues, the server issues, how the game feels overall, and give you guys my setting tips. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new here, and turn those bell notifications on if you want to know every time I post a new video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Preach out.